Alright, here we are. Quite late because I've been having some technical difficulties, but I think they're mostly resolved now. Maybe. Interestingly, like the polar goal seems to be broken. I don't know. Some various things seem to be broken. Oh, hi Q underscore. Hello. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good night. Yeah, oh, there it is. It appeared. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It might be my internet that's like, slow, or I don't know what's happening, but I was having problems with the Mix It Up bot, which controls the redeems, so I've had to turn some of the redeems off because I'm not sure they're working. Cordy, Peppermint Cordy, how are you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Objection. That's right. Yeah, thank you so much. It's good to have you here. Turn all the things on. I wish I could. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. I had to restart the Mix It Up application like literally 20 times before I could get it to connect to Twitch. So I don't know, maybe I should have restarted my computer, but I didn't because I've already opened up like all the other things. Alright, hold on. Thank you so much for the stretch redeem Q underscore. The buttons yearn to be pressed. Maybe skill issue. Probably. Alright, I'm standing up. I'm leaning to the right. I'm leaning to the left. You can't see me, but I'm doing it. On the floor, and then I am leaning back and a wiggle. Thank you so much for the redeem. Starting off with a stretch, starting off strong. Oh, hi, hopeless salary man. Hello. Yeah. Well, we'll just leave it off for today. I'll try to figure it out by Wednesday. I really wonder if there's like a...
Thanks for the resub, Peppermint underscore cordial.
Oh, that's quite
Sparky loves the enthusiasm in that message. Keep the objections coming. Let's spice up the stream with some drama.
There she goes.
Balance scale Sparky is all ears for the excitement.
Nice. Always stretch before going to court. That's right. I gotta be limber. I gotta be limber for all those objections and table pounding. Spark is your #1 fan. Yeah, she's a big fan. Man. I always have so many technical difficulties. I don't know what it is. I'm just doomed. But it always works out in the end somehow. I got some water. No tea today. But just water. Table pounding, finger pointing, rootin' tootin' action. It's a skill issue. I don't think they're all skill issues because, for example, on Friday, I had everything open. I was doing my VR stream. Everything was open. It was fine. And then randomly, my headset froze and everything crashed. And I had to restart everything except for my computer. I didn't restart the computer, but I wasn't even doing anything. I was just talking and it just stopped working. So I feel like that can't be my fault. Well, anyway, if I go to the Benton house and put everything on red, the skill issue to be on. I even got a new computer to try to fix all of my performance related issues, and that seems better, to be honest. I'm able to like do all the things now, but somehow things just always break when I am using them. It's fine. Skill not high enough to use a new computer. I don't have a crying like reaction for my model. I need one. Well, I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best on a budget. Gotta put more points in computer. How many more points do I need to put in computers? I am a software engineer. I don't want to put any more points in computers. You like this scout? Thank you, thank you. Oh, at least 12. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what it is. You'd think I would be good at getting everything on this computer to work, considering my profession. But yet, no. That's okay though. It's okay. So I think we're getting close to the end in this case. This case is so wild. There's no way I can remember what's going on with it. I don't know what's going on with this case. There's the guy that died, Goodman, and they were like, he died in 2 places at once, but I don't think he did. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Jimin85. Thank you, welcome. Hello. What else was happening? Okay, and then there was the cowboy, and he confessed to like dressing up as the guy that got murdered and stealing evidence from the evidence room, and then it's all tied to like a serial murderer case that was closed previously, but also there was falsified evidence in that case. Oh, hi Kurisu! Hope you had a great Sunday. Thank you so much. It was pretty chill. I slept really late, and then I've just been doing chores and such. I went for a walk, I went to the grocery store, you know, all that stuff. All those like boring things. But now it is streaming time. Your avatar's color scheme and techie style remind me of a character in 3-3. Wait, what's 3-3? I don't know it. Yeah, I do have a... Let me look it up. Is it anime? It must be anime. You'll have to tell me. But yeah, I chose my style because of my profession. I'm a software engineer, and my hobby is doing some electronic stuff, so yeah, that's why. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, it's a Naruhodo. Okay. Cases. Yes. Okay, I get it now. Now I'm playing 1-5. Oh, okay. You ain't spoiling. All right. I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna definitely make it through all of them. At first I thought maybe you were referring to something like else entirely, so I was like, oh, let me... And then I googled it and I couldn't find anything, so... I was like, wait, what is it? Now I understand. Yeah. Yeah, we already did all of the Great Ace Attorney games, so this is my second set of Ace Attorney cases to work through, and I'm looking forward to doing all of the other ones after this as well, so... I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, what else is happening in this case? There was the cowboy stole the evidence. There was a bunch of blood on the floor in the locker room. What else is happening? Edgeworth is in trouble for like falsifying evidence in the... I still haven't bought the other game. Not yet, it's true. I mean, there's no rush. There's no rush to buy it. So, I will buy it. We got a ways to go. Yeah, there's all the security cam footage with the Blue Badger song over and over. There was that. What else? What else do we have? There's the vase that's like broken and we put it together, but I think some pieces are missing. And the person who we're defending, I still don't know what's going on with her. She's still confessing to it. And yeah. Oh, the last thing we had was that we still don't know who is the other person that entered the evidence room. The person with like the ID number 7777777, and they are a mystery and we're not able to figure out who it is. It's someone too high up, perhaps. We don't have access to like the ID numbers. So I think maybe during today's investigation we'll maybe try to figure that out, and hopefully we'll get some more info about about like the past like serial murder case. I think that guy was already put to death. I don't know. And I think his name was like Dark or something. Anyway, let's get going. Let's get going. I'm excited to see how everything works out today. Hopefully it will work out. Gotta raise my... I know. I definitely need to... I need to get more, more clearance. I need more clearance. Alright. So many skill issues. Hey, that's not my issue. That's Ace Attorney issue. Alright. Let's go. February 24th, 3:12 p.m. Wright & Company Law Offices. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm sorry for what my sister said. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to in order for him to get the verdict he deserved. Lana, how could you? I didn't know. I never knew that the SL9 incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Yeah, you're a lawyer and you don't know about like famous like serial killing incident? Jeez. Lana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean? What happened to you? It's all there in the file. Is Phoenix even a lawyer? I mean, he was a pretender. I think officially he's past the, yeah, he has the badge. He has the badge, right? So, officially, yes. Ah, hi, Solartinia. Hello, hello. It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. Fake badge. We've shown it to enough people. He got it in Gachapon. Oh, I wonder if they have those. That would be amazing. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother. Oh yeah, that's right. We found out one of the victims was Marshall's brother. He left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. Dang. So that means you... Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. I didn't see that one coming. Alright, well, can we talk about it? Let's talk about it. Is the audio okay? If it's too loud, I can turn it down a little bit. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. It seems a little loud, maybe. I'm going to adjust the, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Alright. I think that should be a little bit better. You can, yeah, tell me if it's too loud. Since I have the new computer, everything has been an adjustment. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year, too. It was a terrible thunderstorm that day. Unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then, suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seems like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. Just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Joe Dark tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget it. Can't take the name Joe Dark seriously. Sounds too much like fan fiction. Yeah, it's gotta be from like a some Wattpad story. Lightning struck and the lights went out. Suddenly, murder extraordinaire. A bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. What I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. Super edgy teenager with tragic backstory. I like it. A permanent picture? It kind of reminds me of like, yeah, some of the usernames that I picked when I was like a teenager back in the day. Alright, let's talk about after the incident first. Let's go in order, shall we? Mr. Evil. I don't remember the moment when Dark stabbed Mr. Marshall. So you weren't able to testify about that? He was actually bullied, but also super hot and amazing in every way. To the forced author self-insert. Of course, of course. No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it. More lark. I like it. Edgeworth? Edgeworth forged evidence? What? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. Wait, it's not your fault. It's your sister's fault if she's the one that made up the evidence. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. So it's true. Even though he may not have known it, Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today. She must not have been able to face up to what she did. Especially not to Emma. In Japanese, his name was Jo Aokage. Naruhodo. Alright, let's talk about the permanent picture, shall we? What did you see in the instant that crime occurred? Also, hi Robin! Hello, hello. Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Yeah, blue shadow. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. It was all just too much for her. When I came to, Lana was cradling me in her arms. Poor Emma, you've been through so much. I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago, you must have been 14. That's understandable. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. Ah, it means pale shadow. Ah. Interesting, interesting. I decided that when I grew up, I'd become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies, and to find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never have to forge any.
I see. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime.
Something puzzling. Let's talk about it. Add a bit more edge, and we're safely in Chunibyo territory. She needs a lot more edge.
There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What is it?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Oh, there's no mystery there.
Oh, really?
Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day.
Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office.
Oh, but why did he run all the way over to your sister's office?
Because the detective offices and the questioning room are right across from the elevator.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. She was the best in the entire force.
What? Oh, that's news to me.
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor.
Lana used to be a detective. I'd better have another talk with her.
Alright. If we have to have a talk with her, then I guess we should go back to the wherever she's being held at. Alright. Anything else? Anything else? Let's see. Let's take a look at the court record. I want to refresh my memories as to what we have here. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. We've got Goodman's ID, which we picked up off the floor. That's right, it's the badge. We've got the King of Prosecutors trophy given to Edgeworth at the police department on the day of the murder. We have Edgeworth's knife. Traces of the victim's blood, no prints. We've got the parking stub, which is from Edgeworth going into the prosecutor's office lot. The blue badger, ooh. Goodman's autopsy report. 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Edgeworth always trying to kill people. Indeed. We've got the SL9 victim's memo found in the car trunk with SL9 on it, a reference to the SL9 incident. Lana's cell phone with the, so edgy. Edgy is edgy. She changed his name to Blunt. Oh no! I think we already used this one. We've got the parking lot floor plans. Crime photo taken by Angel Star. We've got victim's shoe with traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky. Switchblade knife, which was like found wrapped in the defendant's muffler, aka scarf. Luminol testing fluid. We've got the ID card record. Now this one is the one that we're still trying to figure out who is number 77777777. We know that Edgeworth went in. I forget why. I totally forget why. He was doing something, and then Meekins went in, and then Goodman went in, and then maybe got murdered, or I don't remember now. Ugh, this has gotten too like it's gotten too complicated. In Japanese, he was Reiji Mitsurugi. Ah, okay. Fingerprinting set. Screwdriver. I don't know what this is for. A lost item report, which we think is tied to his ID being missing. We think someone stole his ID, right? The cowboy stole his ID. Evidence room floor plans. The rubber glove, which was trapped in the locker, which let it be able to be reopened. Unstable jar with a piece missing. I think we're still gonna need to use this. Marshall's fingerprints. And security video, which we watched a million times. And then we've got these incident files. The Joe Dark incident, sentenced to death. And we have the list of victims, which includes Marshall's brother here. And head prosecutor was Miles Edgeworth. Witnesses Lana Skye and Emma Skye. Who Lana Skye was also one of the chief investigators. And also Goodman, who was the guy who got murdered, was the head investigator. All the whole cast of characters. Alright, so we got everybody here. Alright, so I think now we need to go talk to Lana, right? So let's see. Alright, she should be at the detention center, right? She should be being held there since she is the accused still. Yeah, 7 7s at 420. Not the most original set of numbers, but hey. Show her your badge. Ask the hard-hitting questions. I think we've already showed her our badge. We could do it again, though. We could do it again and, like, see what happens. It's always possible. Alright. February 24th. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Here she is. Lana. No one can deny Bruce was a good man. I see what you did there. No one respects you if you don't show the badge. Sometimes I've gotten disrespect from showing the badge. Lana. Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence? I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul. Why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana, Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details? Especially about that unusual change of jobs. I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. Alright, let's talk about it. Also, what's up with her outfit? I really want to know. But okay. Today's trial. Let's talk about it. A lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago. Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. It couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside, the fact of the matter is, at 5:15 there was no murder at the police department. Tell me it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Oh, that's right. Angel Starr said that she saw Lana stabbing Mr. Goodman in the parking lot. So... sus. But there wasn't like a bunch of blood there. So, also sus. What is this, a game of Clue? Yeah, that's right. I think it was Lana with a knife in the parking lot. Oh, by the way, I've never seen the Clue movie, and I heard the Clue movie is really good. I want to watch it sometime. If you have seen it and you can tell me if you also think it is good or not, I want to hear more, I want to hear more opinions. She tripped and the knife fell. Depends on which ending you get. Wait, does it have alternate endings? Lana, I don't understand.
I used to love that game when I was a kid, though.
Why won't you tell us?
Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before.
Alright, let's talk about Detective Lana Skye.
It's true. I was a member of the police force 2 years ago.
She was amazing!
It goes through quite a few possible scenarios. Ooh, alright. I think I am more tempted to watch it then. I should maybe... They must have it on like Amazon or... I don't know if I've seen it on Netflix, but they must have it on Amazon for sure.
They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Grant cracked together.
Chief Gant? Clue is an interesting film, and Tim Curry is a good actor now. Oh, alright, I will watch it then. Recently I saw someone recommend it, and I was like, oh, I think I've never seen that movie. It's quite old, but
doesn't mean it's bad.
There's lots of good old movies that I missed out on. He was the deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be.
They were the best team ever! They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed!
Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now, you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was... to gain experience investigating crime scenes, so that you could use that experience in court, right?
Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to its resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago.
Alright, let's talk about it. The Dark investigation.
2 years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark. Second in command? That means the investigation lead was Damon Gant, right?
Yes. Deputy Chief Gant and I shared the same office, and the same investigations.
They even had the same office.
Wait, were they romantically involved? Tell me the truth! Tell me the truth!
We led a team of the best detectives on the force.
Look at it, here's the whole cast of characters.
Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall, and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. When he tried to murder Emma.
Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark.
You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us.
You do not want to think of them as a romantic couple, but that's just me. I'm just speculating. I don't feel like I know them well enough to actually say or not.
We shall see, I guess, later.
Alright, first one at the scene. Let's talk about it.
Damon Gant and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stages, and Dark must have suddenly panicked. So he waited until Gant and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the office shared by Deputy Chief Gant and myself.
Oh wait, oops. That's where he found me.
So, you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark.
Ooh, sheesh.
When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood.
3 bodies?
Prosecutor Marshall, the victim, Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked. I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her. After all, her sister must have gone through. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident? That's right. Quite a coincidence, huh? I don't buy it.
Oh, what are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident, just by quote-unquote chance.
But that case was solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely.
I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against Joe Dark.
Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr. Gant now occupies by himself. The Chief's office. Maybe we should have a look at the Chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. Alright, I guess that's what we gotta do then. We've been given a hint, so we must take it. Let's go to the Chief's office, shall we? Alright. I don't think there's anything else to do here, because it was like suggesting immediately that we should go to the Chief's office, so... do we need to go to the Criminal Affairs Department? Is that... Or do we go to the parking lot, and then do we go to the, I forget. We're gonna have to see if we can go here. I forget how to get to the Chief's department, the Chief's office. Maybe I should have gone to the other place. I'll take a look. February 24th. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. No one's here today. Not even Miss Starr.
Everybody's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are.
But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m.
Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our case.
But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty.
Hang in there, Lana.
I've got to find all the answers by tomorrow. Alright, so... Alright, okay, this seems where we need to go. Police department, right? Okay. Alright, we did come to the right location, I think. We want to find the Chief's office, so... Alright. February 24th. Police department entrance. Howdy, Bambina.
Oh, Mr. Marshall.
Oh, we've got the Marshall theme. I never thought things would turn out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, sera. You never know where life will lead you, eh, Bambina? I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance. We all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner.
But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened?
Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today.
Well, I mean, you could still get lunch after this. We already gave him one bento. But alright, let's talk to him. Alright, let's talk about the Dark Trial.
Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so.
What do you mean, fishy?
Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon.
The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip?
That was Joe Dark's, all right. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained.
What does that mean?
It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased.
Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence?
That case left behind scars on all of us.
The scars that the SL9 incident left behind.
Ooh, alright, but first, let's talk about you, or no, not you, your brother. Let's talk about your brother, the prosecutor.
I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he, your brother?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day.
Oh, is that the king of prosecutors? the like award trophy thing? The highest honor? You mean his brother's kind of handsome too. You know, honestly, if I have to say, you know, who is the most handsome, I'm gonna pick the brother. I think the brother got the looks and the brains.
King of prosecutors.
I knew it.
What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor.
Also very, Dejo. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. Poor cowboy, insulted from all sides. Well, he's not a bad-looking guy, but to be honest, I feel, at least from this, we haven't gotten like the close-up of the brother, so maybe there hasn't been a fair comparison. But the brother does look pretty handsome.
The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transferal.
Interesting.
It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall, there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die.
Apparently, someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. Alright, let's talk about the scars.
There was something going on behind the scenes in that case.
Betta's brother did not shave his face with a knife. Quite possibly. Well, at least we haven't seen it.
We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room.
Well, what about Detective Goodman?
If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. Nope, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
They?
Who are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Sky.
What? They were in on it together. Let's talk about it.
The investigation lead, Damon Gant, and his second in command, Lana Sky. There wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that duo. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers.
After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right?
Huh? Hi, 100 Mile Runner. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Happy Sunday.
Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left.
Doing well. Yay! Excellent, excellent. Happy Sunday. Yay. I've been having a very chill day and not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow, but shoganai, can't be helped.
Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective.
Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out.
Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago. Trying peach Pepsi. Tastes pretty good. Interesting. I feel like they have so many more flavors these days.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
It was certainly enlightening.
There's one thing for sure I found out in court today.
Nitro Pepsi. Ooh, I haven't had that. I really like the nitro cold brew coffee that they have at Starbucks, but they don't seem to have it here, but they have it in the US. Was it similar as far as like the tiny bubbles?
That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy.
Ooh.
He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict.
Ah, never had the coffee. Well, wait, never had coffee period? Or never had like the nitro cold brew? Certainly doesn't taste carbonated, more like foamy. Ah, yeah. Maybe so then. Coke's experimental flavors were hit or miss, but Pepsi did pretty good with the peach and lime flavors. Ah, I remember there was like a Diet Coke with lime, but I didn't have it. You've had coffee ice cream, the beverage does not interest you. It is a bit of an acquired taste. I acquired it early though. Yeah, I acquired it quite early. Cherry's your favorite Solartinia? Nice. I don't generally drink any soda, so I drink soda water, but I avoid sugar beverages. My kingdom for an authentic root beer float. Oh, I don't like root beer. I used to like root beer when I was a kid. I drank so much root beer one year, and then one day I opened a root beer and I went to drink it and I was just disgusted by it, and I never had root beer again and I hate it now. I don't know what happened. My taste changed like suddenly. But there was like 1 year where I liked it and I was drinking it, and then just one day I was like, wow, this is gross. And then I never had it again. I mean, I've tasted it since then, just to confirm, and I still dislike it. I calcified my taste. Maybe I overdid it. Nowhere to be found nowadays. Yeah, I guess the limited editions are like that. Yeah. It's kind of too bad because people always say that root beer floats are really good, but no. Never again. They had some, they had a coffee, was it Pepsi or coffee and Coke? I think it was coffee and Coke combination. What brand was it? I think it was Barks, if I remember. I think it was Barks. Whatever kind was in like the school vending machine. Because I was buying it from like the school vending machine. Barks is no good. I've tried like the fancier ones since then and I still don't like it. To me it tastes very like soapy or like, I don't know. What would I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, I've tried other brands just to like taste it, and I don't like them. It's unfortunate. There was some like fancy brand that my... Sounds like you and cilantro. Yeah, some people really have an aversion to it. I like cilantro though. I see where people make the soap comparison for cilantro, but it doesn't bother me even though I like get the comparison. Many people say it tastes like cough syrup. I kind of like cough syrup though. Well, depending on the cough syrup brand, I guess. Yeah, I've tried some of the other... I think the elementary school one that I didn't like was Barks, but let me see. What's the fancy brand that people had me try? Let's see. I don't know. Oh, maybe it was Weinhardt's? Maybe. IBC I've also tried and I didn't care for. I'm like looking at some... Oh, Fentiman's Alone? I haven't heard of those. Yeah, But yeah, no root beer. I don't like the flavor. So sad. But that's okay. I will survive. Seeing as I basically stopped drinking all soda anyway. It's for the best. You like A&W for floats? Ah. My grandma used to make Coke floats back in the day. I like those okay. Root beer floats are still a no for me though. And I've never been to an A&W restaurant, like the fast food chain. I've seen them, but I've never been. You love soda but don't drink sugar versions. Not the artificial is better, but at least less calories. Yeah, I kind of have the same feeling. I don't keep any soda in the house here anymore. I have like soda water in my fridge right now, but no like soda pop soda. Even like no calorie ones. Somehow like I just lost the interest in it somehow. Also enjoy a cherry Coke float. Oh, that would probably be a good combo with the ice cream. I also, this is truly makes me a suspicious person, but I don't like ice cream. Am I like the only person that doesn't like ice cream? Maybe. Yeah. It's okay. I don't hate ice cream, but yeah. I don't hate ice cream, but I don't like it, and I never buy it. Never. It's just too... I don't know. It's like sticky, or like, not sticky, but like... thick? I don't know. I don't like it. Just came in and heard a diabolical statement. Yeah, maybe I'm the only weirdo out there that doesn't like ice cream, but I would never buy it. I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. The flavor's fine, but like the general flavors of ice cream are fine, But yeah, I don't think I've ever bought it for my house. Like I don't have any in the freezer ever. It's just not, it's not for me. I like froyo okay though. Froyo's different. Like yeah, I will eat froyo. It's less like thick and like cloying. It's unfortunate. Maybe. The social algorithms are pushing that Japanese wafer ice cream thing at 7-Eleven. I'll have to try it. I haven't seen it, so I'll have to take a look. So that I am familiar. Maybe his Google be filled with ice cream ads. No. We've trended toward custard here in the Midwest. I've tried custard before. I think it's okay. It's okay. I like it more than I like ice cream. But yeah, I like sorbet and froyo is fine. But yeah, not ice cream. Oh, it's okay, I guess. Like, less calories for me, so... Find it, link in Discord later. Yeah, let me know, I'm curious. I know right now really popular here is they have the Godiva, they're like frappes or smoothies or something. I haven't bought one, because those are also like too many calories for me. But they seem popular. Choco Monaka Jumbo. Huh? Let me see, I'm googling it now just to see. Sorry I got off got off topic so much. Oh, this thing. Oh yeah. I've seen this before. I've never bought it. But I've seen it before. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I've seen these things. I think they have... This looks like a kind of thing they also have in like the ice cream vending machines. They have ice cream vending machines here, if you don't know. You should microwave it 10 seconds. What? Really? Maybe it's too cold when it comes out of the freezer. It needs to be like a little melty to be edible. Maybe. I'm curious. Yeah, I guess my tastes are a bit boring. I do like... Yeah, I like froyo. For dessert, often I will get like a container of Greek yogurt and I mix like frozen berries into it and put like a little drizzle of honey on top. That's like a typical dessert for me. Apparently you also need to find a whipped cream can vending machine. What? I have never heard of such a thing. There are ice cream brands that are better than others. I believe that. My family grew up really liking Bluebell. Since I'm originally from Texas, Texans love Bluebell. My dad would have Bluebell ice cream every night. Every night after dinner. But yeah. Even though he was lactose intolerant. I feel like he doesn't do that anymore though. But yeah, and we went to the Bluebell, the place where they make Bluebell ice cream in Brenham. We went there for like a school trip when I was a kid. It was interesting to see the ice cream factory. Supposedly 10% cake, 90% whipped cream. Huh, interesting. Interesting. These are the things that I see in social media, but not in real life. But maybe because I don't leave my house enough. Alright, let me continue back on this case. Let's see.
He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict. But someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything.
That's right, it was Lana! Oh, no, it wasn't Lana. Sorry. Lies, lies.
That someone is Damon Gant.
Would you like some cake with your whipped cream? I mean, whipped cream is delicious. Alright, so, ooh, maybe Gant's behind it all. He does look pretty suspicious, I have to say.
Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today.
Look at him, drinking on the job.
Too bad. I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator.
Even his name pun is sus. Wait, which one? Damon Gant? I don't get the pun for his name.
Adios, Bambina.
Yes. Okay, maybe there's nothing there for me. All right, can we go? Wait, can we go inside? Let's go into the criminal. You can tell me? Okay, yeah, please tell me because I don't know what it is. February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes.
Damon Gant is Demon Gent? What does that mean though? Demon, what's Gent? That's like a pun that I don't even get when it's explained to me. This is a terrible pun. Oh. He's like a demon gentleman? Oh, it's supposed to be Gent? Ah, Gent? Ah. Oh, that's terrible. That is a horrible... Yeah, that's a terrible pun. Okay, terrible. I get it, but yeah. Horrible. Alright. Thank you for explaining, because I would never have gotten that on my own.
Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room.
Thanks.
Wow, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media in tomorrow's trial. There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together.
I think festive is usually the word usually used for those.
Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office.
Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor.
Really? You mean it's okay for us to go in there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything.
Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits.
Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief's office.
Okay, let's head to the chief's office, shall we? Okay. Should we just go there? Maybe. Oh, hold on a second. No, we're okay. Okay. Alright, let's go to the chief's office. Ooh, new location. And I'll also drink some water. Alright. February 24th. Police Department. Chief's office. Oh. Wow. He has a huge office. And why is it like a church? Why is there stained glass windows and a gigantic organ? And like vaulted ceilings? What is this location? Whoa. Where am I?
In the chief's office, silly.
Policeman power.
Chief has a cathedral. I know, right? Sheesh.
In the chief's office, silly. At least that's what it said on the door.
Also, hi Bunny, how are you? Check out that pipe organ. That's real, is it?
Hey, I used to take organ lessons in kindergarten. They used to call me Little Miss Buck.
Really? That's weird, but okay.
I thought it was a...
Wait, what? Hold up, hold up.
Oh no, cringe.
Hirelation. Thank you so much for the blurb. How are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Right, Eric.
Yeah, thank you so much for the blurb. Hello, hello. Japanese name is Kaiji Ganto, meaning ocean kindness, and also Cliff Jr. Supposed to come from a Chinese saying meaning you can pick on the mountains but don't pick on the sea. Wait, the name for Chief Gant? Hello, hello. I could never remember where C was.
Oh, here he is. Oh, it's YouTube.
Chief Gant.
Ah, naruhodo. He put that paper he was reading at his desk. Ooh, he's hiding something. He is hiding something. So, Righto, have you been swimming lately? Until that. Wait, what's happening on Everest? Are people trapped up there? What's going on? No, I haven't. I've been kind of busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct. And Lana's provocative statement.
Provocative statement?
Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? Everest has claimed many lies. Yeah, it definitely has over the years. But I didn't know if there's something particular happening right now. More logjams and dust. They're issuing too many permits. Ugh. Yeah. I always heard that there's a lot of unqualified people that go there. More unqualified people going does not sound like a good thing. 2 years have passed since that incident. My, how time flies. Ganondorf plays his own theme song on the organ.
Who's Ganondorf?
See that big picture on the wall over there? Ah, look at that. There's the king of prosecutors. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. Oh, hey! Look, there's that, that's that special, like, vase thing that we saw in the background. The thing that was, we have, like, we're missing one piece from it.
Ah, Legend of Zelda. I've never played Zelda. I want to someday. Someday. It would be nice.
So, this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall. We took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it, though. Alright, Gant team picture added to the court record. I want to take a look at it. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna take a look at this as soon as I can. Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters that need my attention. Alright, I want to look at the picture. Let's look at it right away. No hesitation. Okay. Why is there like a random sword thing in this picture here? Weird. But we have, yeah, this is that vase that was broken that we're missing one piece from. That's like the, I think so. I think so. If we look at our other, yeah, see? Here it is, the unstable jar. Definitely the same one. Definitely. And there's blood on it. Maybe this is a murder weapon? Alright, let's see. I wonder if that sword is the one that was used to commit the murder. Ah, that's a good question. That is a good question. Oh, it's still here. It's still here in the back of the photo. So I'm guessing maybe. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, we can take a look. I'm gonna lock up here. So let's go out together. Chekhov's sword.
Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now, hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. What? What? Yeah, it's back here, right? It's the, it's in the back. Wow, we just got kicked out. All right, how about that? We just got straight up kicked out. Fine, fine, I guess.
Looks like we aren't welcome.
It seems that case isn't over with yet, after all.
What do you mean?
Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us looking around in there.
Gant said no. You mean like a clue?
There's gotta be a way we can get inside the chief's office. Alright, we gotta go somewhere now. Should we go back to the criminal affairs department? I think so. It seems like we might meet more people there. We want to talk about Chief Gant and see if we can get back in his office, so let's go back. Maybe there'll be somebody here. February 24th. Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, pal. Hey, it's Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court.
That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikes.
Alright, let's talk about it. You're right here, so... Edgeworth's crisis.
But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged.
Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she? Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor's kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now, with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies.
Hey, Dick, keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
Let's go out for lunch again sometime. My treat.
Yes, sir.
You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick?
Yes, sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Alright, let's talk about the SL9 incident.
Sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Let's talk about the SL9 incident. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. Well, he seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean... when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl.
Some girl? You mean Emma? Yeah.
Me. It seems... it seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl.
That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon.
Wait, don't we have the murder weapon? I think we have it on us.
Oh, I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay?
His powers of recollection never failed to impress.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon.
Yeah, alright.
It might jog his memory.
Alright. We will do that. But first, let's talk about Dark's crimes. Or wait, maybe we should show him the murder weapon first? Maybe. Alright. Let's present the murder weapon, or is it the other one? I think it's this one, right? This is the one that was in the SL9 incident. Let's present this one. Alright. About this.
Hey, is that?
It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it. Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
Alright. Let's go back to talking. Ah, hey, there's more chit-chat now. Okay. Let's talk about Dark's crimes first, though.
Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman.
A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? I mean, what makes anyone take to serial killing? I mean, come on. Sheesh.
One day, on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
And after that, he had a taste for murder. I don't think that drives people to become serial killers.
With his car? So, it was an accident.
An accident, yes. But it transformed him into an animal.
Sus. I don't think that's how it works. But I mean, who knows? Who knows?
An animal?
He killed a man that witnessed the... Oh, hold on. A kid walked by just then, so he killed... Oh, he killed a kid? He killed a jogger?
Oh my goodness. So he just killed everyone that witnessed it and then turned himself in? Ah, interesting. So it was all related to a hit and run, and then he tried to cover it all up, and then after he killed like 3 more people, he decided enough was enough and turned himself in. Alright, yeah. A series of unfortunate incidents indeed. Well, seems he was a pretty careless animal.
Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence.
So, he turned himself in.
Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily, Dark was arrested on the spot.
Ah, Hi, Kabe Dondon. Hello, hello. Good to see you.
It's a good thing that the last witness wasn't killed.
That last witness, aka Emma.
Alright, let's talk about this murder weapon that I showed to you here.
This knife. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it?
That's alright. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had his fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
Well, that's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife...
You didn't realize I was old enough to remember Howard Cosell? Wait, I don't know who Howard Cosell is. Let me look.
Oh, that's the guy with the talks like that, right? Maybe? If I have to guess from his face. I'm doing his voice. Okay, yeah. I thought that was like kind of the classic like 40s detective voice though. I just remember this kind of voice from like movies and stuff. Now I can put a name to the face. It says he was like a sports announcer. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well. Anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound.
Did it match Dark's knife?
You bet, down to the last fiber.
That's pretty conclusive.
Alright. Neil's autopsy report, added to the court record. Stabbed in the back. Died from punctured heart and lung. A knife tip was in the wound. Yeah, knives have fiber. Also, I also thought that wording was a bit strange. Oh, alright. Switchblade knife updated in the court record. The broken tip was found in the victim's body, belonged to the murderer, Joe Dark. Well, there you have it, in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant.
It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right?
Cheapest knife. Yeah, high tax evasion. Maybe it's so cheap it's made out of a... I mean, I guess it could be carbon fiber.
It's where prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
Ooh, we could go back, because we have the ID card from Goodman, right? Although, you know, you think if he was dead, they probably would have deactivated the card, but maybe not. But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of trust?
Simply put, I'd be canned.
Oh.
Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
Yeah, exactly. That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Oh, alright. My suspicions were correct. Dang it.
Oh.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
Is there? Can we show him something? What about our... Can we show him our Attorney's badge? Hold on. You gotta show him the... Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna show it to him. Detective, here's my attorney's badge. Exactly. You show this to me every time we meet, pal. Real men show their police badge. Enough said. Oh, damn. I got shut down.
I wish I had a badge. Even an ID card would be nice.
Dang. Alright, alright. Is there anything we could show him? What do we need to show him? Do we need to get something from somewhere else? Maybe. Maybe we need to like go run around some more. I don't know if there's anything useful in here. We have the team picture. We could try showing him this. But let's try showing him this. Let me share a little advice with you as a detective. If you don't have a clue, keep your trap shut. I'll keep that in mind. Sheesh. Alright. Evidently none of this stuff is helpful. Oh, hi Asanano. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Alright, I think maybe we need to go somewhere else. But where? But where? It is a mystery. Alright, let's go back to the police department. You're good? Good, good, good. Happy Sunday. I'm doing well. I've just been having a lazy Sunday, so... Alright, from here, where can we go? We can go back to the underground parking lot. We were there earlier. We were just in the criminal affairs department, so I don't think we should go there. I guess let's go to the parking lot. I don't think we should go back to our law offices. Alright, can we move from here? Can we go to... Ooh, we could go to talk to Edgeworth maybe. Maybe Edgeworth will give us something that we can use to access the chief's office. Alright, this is the only place we haven't been, so... Besides going back to our own offices. Alright. But yeah, just been having a lazy Sunday. The weather's been really nice here, which is lovely. And I went for a walk, I went to the grocery store, I did some chores. You know, just the typical weekend activities. So, and now, Ace Attorney, of course. Alright, February 24th. Hi, Prosecutor's Office. Room 1202. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is. It looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here?
He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around.
Broadsworth. I know, he's so moody, this guy. He's so moody and broody. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself, Edgeworth?
What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. But I know his real feelings. Only I can know Edgeworth.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
Okay, well, let's talk, I guess. Let's talk about forged evidence.
There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict.
Hi, Cedric's Gaming. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
That's what it all breaks down to. And nothing I do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified.
police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. That bond is broken. We stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same, no matter what excuses I might have.
Just finished cleaning your PC. Nice. You gotta keep it clean so that it doesn't get all dusty. Dust bunnies can't get in all the stuff and gunk it up.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Alright, let's talk about tomorrow's trial. Is tomorrow the last day? I think tomorrow's the last day. Are you up for the trial tomorrow?
First last year's trial, now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me.
Oh wait, why is he smiling?
To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors.
Alright, tomorrow is the last day.
I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence.
What is it? Hireling shit. Thank you for the blurb. You can't fool me though, because I don't have I don't have any sounds turned on for Discord, so I can never be fooled. Ha 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 ha. Discord called jump scare, except I don't even recognize the sound because I never turned on the I've never turned on the sound for Discord for Discord alerts. Hee hee hee. You can't get me.
List of evidence seems too short.
But thank you for the blurb just the same.
Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists?
That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seemed strange about it. Alright, I feel like we should probably show the picture to Edgeworth then. But first we can finish talking about the day of the crime. As I bop around the chill music. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this?
The King of Prosecutors trophy!
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Oh, wait a second. But what? But what?
Take something back.
This.
Hey, the screwdriver! We have that in our evidence, right?
Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
Wait a second. Gant! He asked him to bring it back to the prosecutor's office, so... Sus. Sus. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the beware managers carrying screwdriver. Exactly. Exactly. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to.
That's right.
Dot, dot, dot. Alright. So I think we want to show the picture. We were hinted that we should present the picture. So let us do that. Let us do that. Here we go. Present. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy.
And speaking of that, there's something that bothers me.
Yes.
The trophy Mr. Marshall's holding.
Oh, wait a second. It's different. The trophy he's holding has like a sword in it. Oh, and the one that Edgeworth has doesn't have a sword in it, right? A screwdriver is spitting because Edgeworth keeps getting screwed over. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, the trophy's different. Hold on, hold on.
It's a little different than yours.
Yes, you're right.
Right, right? Yeah, see, his doesn't have a sword.
Ah, I remember now.
Remember what?
That was what the official's prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design.
A story?
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Wait, oops. Okay, that was weird. Alright, more talk. King of Prosecutors Trophy, let's talk about it.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, the second means shield. Have you heard the story?
Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it though? For Emma's sake.
Very well.
Yeah, for Emma's sake. And everyone else's.
Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Huh. Wait a minute.
Objection!
Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive. But then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize?
Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this.
Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant. Alright, we got an update to the King of Prosecutors trophy. 2 years ago, the halberd was removed at Gant's behest, giving it its current form. Dun dun dun! Okay. Alright, anything else? Yeah, exactly. It was in the photo. Yeah. So they said that Chief Gant removed it. 2 years ago. Oop, hold on. Suspiciously around the same time as the SL9 incident. You are not wrong. You are not wrong at all. Dun dun dun. Alright. So now what? So... we can look around. I guess we can look around. We've already presented him with something, so I don't think there's anything else to do there. We can look around. Oh, ha ha ha. Hold on, hold on. Suspicious item. Suspicious item. I wonder what he was writing before. That's right, because they said he threw something down, right? When we came in. I think.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no! He's falling to the ground!
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing, crawling around my feet.
He didn't even look.
What? Letter of...
Look, he's smiling again.
If you're having trouble reading, I'll read it for you. It says, Letter of Resignation.
Oh no! Girls crawling around your feet, just another day. I think so. For dear old Edgy. Edgeworth, you can't resign. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died.
But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault.
I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one.
Edgeworth's story about the word contradiction checks out. No!
I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
No, I know, right?
And no one else should forgive me either.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation, I wonder if I can use it for anything. Oh my god, why would I be so dang manipulative? No. I mean, but okay, sure, why not? Okay. Letter of resignation put into pocket. Wait, would Edgeworth really just let me take this? I don't think so, but okay, sure. We're taking it. Edgeworth's discarded letter of resignation. He's serious. Alright, is there anything else around here? I kind of want to look again at this,
My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
I wanted to look at the Steel Samurai statue, but evidently it didn't let me click on that. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. To be or not to be. Wendy.
Wendy?
Wendy. I've heard that name before somewhere.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one.
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. To every cloud, there is a silver lining. Wendy.
Was this the same message that was here yesterday?
Wait, is Wendy the windbag? Yeah. Old bag. Yeah. Old bag, not windbag. She was a windbag though. Wow, she must be his biggest fan. But yeah, my friend is resigning his job. That's too bad. I can use this as evidence. Evidently. Alright, I guess let's get out of here. I don't think there's anything else to talk to this guy about. Nope. Alright. Let us move, shall we? Alright, well we have to go to the underground parking lot. That's our only option, so away we go. February 24th, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Wendy, oh, she has the hots for Edgeworth. She's crazy. Oh, let me drink some water as well. Hold on. Excuse me. Oh, who is it? Oh, alright. Hello, hello. Miss Angel Star. Would either of you care for a quarter pound of roast beef? Miss Star! I guess she's out of lunches. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kinda like the first person who sucked a cow's... Oh my god, hold on. Who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Wow, wow, okay. Shocking. Still, I'd be too cool. Oh my goodness. I couldn't even get through that line. Wow, that was just too much. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. Yeah, I know. This can't be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? Turns out the cow was a fool. It was a bad day. You know that little scene I happened to witness? The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. Oh, that's right. Miss Angel Star here testified that she saw Lana stab Detective Goodman in the parking lot. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. Miss Star's hatred toward Lana. And why the random roast beef comment? It all dates back to 2 years ago. Alright, well, let's talk about it, shall we? The Dark Investigation. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. Before she had the Onigiri hat, and she just had a regular hat. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Skye.
My sister.
The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo.
My stomach's growling. Lana and Chief Kent.
Alright, let's talk about after case closed. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong. Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret.
But you don't have proof anything illegal was done.
I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then, Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor.
Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor.
Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used. Alright, legendary duo though. Let's talk about it. Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation, with Lana second in command. They were the best.
They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they?
Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her.
Really?
Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake.
Mr. Marshall.
When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it weren't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating.
Miss Starr.
That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Alright, let's talk about being used. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence.
Chief.
That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. Oh, she did the hair toss. Watch out. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean... that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along.
But how could he control Lana?
Ooh, wait. Is he able to blackmail her? What? Is that what's going on here? Say it ain't so. I don't know for sure. Well, I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Dang. Alright, alright. Is there anything else to do here? Do we need to present her anything? Do we need to, like, look around? We can look around. Is there anything? Slide. Wait, I think... none of this looks new. This is all the same. So, alright. Where can we go from here? They really cranked up the brain juice for the writing on her dial. They did. They did indeed. Alright, I guess we should go back to... okay, so we have... the only thing we've obtained, because we were supposed to get something and then bring it back to Gumshoe, right? Because he was like, I can't let you in without something. So we got the letter of resignation from Edgeworth. We could show that to him, but I don't know if that's gonna be useful at all. Maybe? I don't know. We can try. We can try. So, because that's the only new thing that we have. Angel Star's not a bad person once you get past all her lies. I feel like she's not fundamentally evil or anything like that, but she lies a little too easily for my comfort, I would say. Let's go back to the police department. Alright, and then from here, let's go back to the criminal affairs department. And maybe Gumshoe will be here, maybe. Maybe it's possible. Alright. February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, you're back. You're still here? I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. She's been twisted in her thinking because she feels like she has to fight fire with fire. Or she has to fight fire with bento.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no.
What?
I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period. It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident.
But I mean, to be honest, it was like 2 years ago, so I'm not sure what kind of evidence is still gonna be hanging around there, but evidently something, because otherwise the game would not be pushing us so hard to go there, so, alright.
I have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Alright, let's show him the only one new piece of evidence that we have. The, oh, I guess we also have the autopsy report. Or we could give him this letter of resignation. I don't know. Well, we'll try both. We'll try both. If one doesn't work, we'll try the other. What's this crumbled up piece of paper? Dot, dot, dot. No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious. Is he ever not serious?
Oh, hello Hades. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Happy Sunday.
I wonder what her beef bento box was in Japanese. That's a good question. I had a sukiyaki bento tonight for dinner. Actually, yeah, from the grocery store. My grocery store sells lots of bento up in the front. So yeah, I splurged and got the sukiyaki one tonight. It's pretty tasty. It comes with like beef over rice with like some noodle. The noodles are like the konnyaku noodles. They're kind of like a jelly-ish sort of noodle, and then a little bit of like spinach with some kind of like fermented stuff in it, and pickles, and a couple pieces of grilled tofu as well. It's pretty tasty. Can recommend for only 590 yen. Kind of, it's the more premium bento. Makes you hungry? Yeah! The grocery store bentos are nice. It's very convenient. And if you go late, the key is to go after 9 p.m. to the grocery store, and then they discount them all. But you might not be able to get the ones that you want if you go late. So you gotta kind of balance your desire with like, to get the bento you want with getting like a cheaper price. I can't believe they pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I think this is the right piece of evidence. I feel good about this one. I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
You never had tofu before.
Ah, tofu is great. I love tofu. There's so many good ways you can have tofu. The more you hear Gumshoe, the more he sounds like Squidward. Kind of, huh? I really like that grilled tofu. And then for me, like the classic way to have tofu is like chopped up with like soy sauce and like some chili crisp and sliced green onions over it, and eat it like chilled. Like just chilled cold, like medium firmness tofu with like the soy sauce, chili, oil, and like green onion combo. That is the best.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But
Here, take my ID card.
we can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated.
What?
So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake.
All right, detective. Thank you. Oh, hi, Winter Nick. Hello, hello. How are you doing?
All right, now we have Gumshoe's ID as well.
Police ID card allows access to areas of the PD open to detectives.
Gumshoe's IDs tucked swiftly into pocket.
Yeah, happy Sunday.
All right. Is there anything to talk to him about? No, nothing else. All right. Can we move now to the chief's office? We can. All right, let's go. Chief's office it is. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Exciting times over here.
You're doing pretty good. Excellent, excellent.
February 24th.
Police Department, Chief's office.
Not illegal at all. Not even the slightest, of course.
Here goes Mr. Wright.
Ooh, we have entered. We have entered. The organ sound. There's the totally not sus knight in the background.
We're in. If anyone finds us now,
Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. What happened? Oh my goodness.
sorry. I thought you were a ghost.
I didn't even know you could slap a ghost.
Yeah, Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that?
I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too.
If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card?
Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Yeah, sounds like such a great guy. I mean, he probably plays that organ in church. Maybe.
But why would we crush Gumshoe's ID?
Oh, sheesh. Yeah, exactly. Hey, don't do that to my card.
Yeah, exactly. Why is the ID crushed? For reals. Oh, hi Sardunoni. Hello, hello.
Hey, what are we doing? What is this? Crispy.
Hello, hello.
Bad game writing. I mean, at least they acknowledged it and they were like, hey, why are you doing that? I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. They want you to be here exactly once, I guess. I guess so. Sheesh. Is it like Oh, I think it's worse, because Gumshoe needs his own ID card as well, right? He needs it to go other places.
Oh, hi Dojan. Oh my goodness, 3 months to 2 years. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. 21 months is crazy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, nice. It's always nice having you here.
Congratulations on almost 2.
Oh no! Sparky died! No! Sparky! How could you? How could you die in the middle of that? Oh, that was a tragedy.
Oh, mid-sentence even. Oh, and it even showed me an error in this one. It said, PTS Pog found an error during warm-up. Please restart the program. Ouch. Alright. Death of Sparky. So sad. Crushed like an ID. Oh, that's so sad.
Keep streaming, I'll keep supporting. Thank you so much, Dojang.
We knew her well. I'm gonna restart her.
Poor Sparky.
Alright. I don't know what happened. Alright. She's restarting. Alright. It says it's working correctly now. Yeah, I'm having some problems tonight. The connection to Twitch seems to be problematic for some reason. I'm gonna blame Twitch. Because everything seems fine on this end, but oh well. Alright. Besides, we're all in this together now.
You really do want to get fired, don't you?
Not if we're lucky. Now, come on. Let's see what we can find out. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, hope your day is going well, John.
Can we talk? Oh, we can. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the chief's office, shall we?
Oh, thank you, Sono Noni.
Is it gonna work?
Thank you, Dojian0, for your amazing support of Mio. Sparky appreciates your dedication and positivity in making Mio's adventures even more special. Fox sparkling heart, let's continue spreading joy and creating wonderful memories together.
Oh, that was very nice. And thank you, Sononi. Oh, that was perfect. Thank you, Sparky. That was good. It's going good. Yay! Excellent. I'm also having a nice Sunday. Very chill.
Alright, let's talk about the chief's office, shall we? That desk on the other side of the room, was that your sister's?
Yes, Sparky's been resurrected.
She usually dies like once a stream, but normally she dies like when you give her like too long of a thing to say, somehow it just like overwhelms her. But that was abrupt.
You're welcome, Mio. Now give me more corn.
I'll give you all the corn you want, Sparky. I promise. For that, definitely. Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day, 2 years ago.
Is anyone using it now?
No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene.
That's a strange reason to leave it there.
He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time.
I see.
So ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk?
No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning.
Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any clues remaining.
Or can there?
Let's do some more talking though before we do our investigation.
Can I ask you something?
Wait, we're getting asked. All right. Sure.
You only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it?
Why do you ask?
You don't think. Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, now then, let's look around a little bit more.
Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy.
Huh? What is it?
When someone tells you, don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that.
Sorry? This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you?
You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you?
Enough mind games, I know. Dejo.
What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him?
I think that guy's super sus. For sure.
For sure.
Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. We suspect the blue badger. Stereo 4, that's right. It's the steel, right?
Yes, Gumshoe. We suspect the blue badger.
Mm-hmm. The blue badger. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best if I don't divulge my feelings. Yet. Stainless steel alloy, yeah. There you go. Ignoring me again. Alright, well, sorry, I guess. Alright, we're gonna look around. We're gonna examine, okay? I'm gonna examine all the things. First of all, we've got this super sus, like, knight over here.
This is the real deal, isn't this? This armor and these weapons?
Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations.
First the pipe organ, now this armor?
What is the composition? Let's see if she's gonna do it. Can she do it?
SUS 304 alloy consists of 18% chromium and 8% nickel. Sparky knows a thing or two about alloys. Fox light bulb, do you need help with anything else? Bunny Vorpal. Let's explore the world of knowledge together.
Let's explore the world of knowledge together. Alright.
Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room?
What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes.
You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh. Be careful of what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. Yeah. She gave a pretty good answer, I think. I mean, I hope it's correct. Turnip blast commits tax evasion. Wait, we need the we need tax evasion connoisseur. I heard that game is actually pretty fun. The Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. I don't think he'd fit in there.
Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out.
Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. It is. I'll have to try it sometime. We should ask Sparky how many tax dollars went into this room. You can. Alright, what about this? What about this mysterious safe over here?
This is a safe, isn't it?
Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so.
It looks like a code needs to be entered in this panel to open it.
Alright. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. It is out of order right now. Oh, yeah, I have like a 1 or 2 minute cooldown. That's right. Yeah, I think so. Because that's the only number that's still a mystery to us, right? So, let's give it a try. Yeah, I think the 777 one is correct. That guy. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's... No. Alright.
I have a better idea.
Here goes nothing. Wait, Sparky, why isn't she working? Did she break again? She might have broken again. I'll wait just a little bit, because sometimes she just takes a while.
Oh, Robin underscore the
there we go.
underscore red underscore fox. That's a tricky question. Sparky just knows she loves treats, not tax dollars. Fox Candy, let's keep the conversation light and fun. Do you have any other curious inquiries for Sparky today?
Oh, she doesn't know. Sorry. Alright, let's do it. I think you're right. I think it's the 7 number. Alright, let's go. Access granted! Hell yeah! Bingo! You think you know what Phoenix is about to do?
What number did you enter?
Whose birthday was that, pal? Super secure. We're big-brained in here. That's right, that's right. Also, I feel like that must be his ID number because it was like the number that like... Yeah, exactly. The final ID card on that record. Sparky know what kids like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? This is a good question.
What?
the number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. Yeah, she's being really slow today. I feel like the connection for Twitch today is like super slow, cause
kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's cinnamony crunchy goodness. Sparky knows the irresistible pull of tasty treats too. Fox bowl with spoon, let's enjoy the simple pleasures in life together.
Nice. Yeah, now we know. But I feel like, yeah, the chat's been quite slow as well as far as the connection. And then I had to restart OBS several times because it was like, it couldn't make the connection to Twitch for some reason. I don't know what the problem is. But it seems to be uploading the stream okay, so at least there's that. But I don't know what's going on with Twitch today. It's grumpy. It's quite grumpy. But hey, it's kind of working, so at least there's that. A subtle ID number, like The Office. I do like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It is delicious. I make cinnamon toast sometimes here. You can't really get cereal here, which is a sadness that I have. There isn't really cereal. I miss cereal. I miss Chex, Crispix. Kicks. Grape nuts. Regular Cheerios. Between him and Von Karma's 1111 pin, if sensing a pattern with Phoenix Wright villains. Never would have guessed that. Wait, about no cereal? Yeah, there's like only the basics. You can get like sort of like generic branded cornflakes, and you can get this weird fake granola stuff, but that's about it. Not like a variety of cereals. You mean 7777777? That ID number. Von Karma's pin makes sense because he wants to be number one. He was number one, for sure. Right? Exactly. He is number one. I think you're 1-7 shy this time. This can only mean one thing. That's Chief Gant's ID number.
Say, anyone care to look inside?
Alright.
Boop, 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 it's time for me to bed.
Oh, hi Blue, how are you doing? Good night. Alright, let's look inside. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away?
Good night. Look, it's a...
Oh, hey! It's the piece of the broken like vase thing that we have. A shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before?
There's something else in here too.
What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. Ooh, looks like it has fingerprints on it.
This is a handprint, isn't it?
Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. You think the chief made up the design?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, it was just a thought.
Is that it? Is that all that was in the safe?
Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it. And a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Cereals you enjoy. Granola, Fruit Loops, Frosted Mini Wheats. Oh, I do like Frosted Mini Wheats quite a bit. Those are like, some of my favorites. Yeah, my favorite is probably Crispix. I love Crispix. And I like regular Cheerios quite a bit. And yeah, also grape nuts. They're so crunchy. I liked grape nuts ever since I was a kid. I always asked my mom to buy them. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great. Now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident?
Come on, there's gotta be something we can show the detective.
Yeah, there is. Alright. let's show him the rest of the VODs that we have. Alright, let's present him with... We have it in our custody right here. How about it? Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that back together. Ah, those were the days. It's kind of early to be nostalgic.
Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case?
That's right. One of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found. You mean this one that was in the safe?
Yes, that one. That was in the safe.
Now that you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Assemble the fragments or leave them be for now.
Of course we're going to assemble the fragments. Come on.
Here, let me see that shard. I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Show us what our rookie can do.
Mr. Wright, here's some glue.
Wait, we're even gluing it back together? That seems so sus. If I can piece this together again, it'll prove Chief Cat was knowingly hiding evidence. Here goes. Alright. I mean, it just goes here, right? I move it? I just clicked on combine. There we go. That was it. Alright. There. It fits like a charm. That, of course, means Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in his safe.
Time to Professor Layton this thing.
Ooh. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident.
But...
Hey guys, get a load of this. What is it? This piece you just attached. It's different from the others. It is. Wait, but how? But how? Oh, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on.
Ah, all better, all better. There's a reddish line on it. Gumshoe's detective intuition coming into play. Maybe so.
A reddish line. That's blood. I don't get it. Oh, evidently no intuition coming into play.
Thank you, thank you.
I always try to mute so that I don't blow everyone's eardrums out. Why would Chief Gant hide this in his safe? Alright, unstable jar. Evidence from the SL9 incident. Final fragment found in Chief Gant's safe. Blood traces. Ooh, okay. Okay. So we have to present something to get him to give us that like piece of leather. What do we have? Can we... It has a handprint, so can we confirm whose fingerprints are on there? Maybe, maybe. If we can confirm whose fingerprints are on the leather, then maybe he would give it to us. Maybe? Or maybe... I don't know. Can we? Can we? I don't know if we can confirm it, but we have this fingerprinting set. I do. Yeah. Yan just likes to collect pottery shards with ketchup on them. He's a strange dude, so who's to say truly? Alright, I think the fingerprint kit is a good idea. Let's present it. Detective Gumshoe, I'd like you to have a look at this. Oh wait, that's not too promising, but we'll see. Hey, I know what that is. So, you wanna take some fingerprints?
That's a great idea, Detective.
Oh, okay, maybe this is correct. Alright, good, good, good. Alright, go to town. Sheesh.
Oh, hi, Jervay.
Hi, and bye again. Hi, it's good to see you. Sorry, I don't have your favorite redeems on right now. I'm having some problems with the connection to Twitch today, so I had to turn them off. But it's good to see you. Huzzah! Indeed, indeed. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints.
It's not your fingerprints we want to take.
Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Oh! I knew that. The one with a handprint on it, right? You notice when you tried to do your customary greeting? Yeah, something's weird with Twitch today. I've been having struggles. Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? Alright, let's see.
Okay, Mr. Wright, let's check for prints. Sprinkle the powder on the cloth. Then, once they've been absorbed into the prints, blow the rest away.
What are you, my mom? I don't have to be told a million times. Sheesh. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, so now we gotta do many dustings. Is it not working? Wait, oh, hold on. Wait, no, it went back. I didn't mean to do that. Ah, you gotta go now. See you around. Okay, I hope you have a good Sunday. Alright, that was an accident, so we have to try that again. I messed it up somehow. let's keep going. Alright. Your cat is licking your face. Oh my goodness, do you have something tasty on your face? Alright. Back we go, back we go. Okay. I don't know what happened. I was trying to like, Yes. Okay. I pressed enter, and it doesn't do anything. Do I need to click? Ah, okay. I needed to click. I see. I had to like double click to zoom in. The game mechanics were not very obvious there. She's just very affectionate. Aw, that's so sweet. I guess I was just not clicking on the right spot. Alright, I'm just covering this all because I want to get everything as best as I can. Alright. I think that should probably be good enough. Probably, right? Alright. There we go. Is that good? Can I go back now? Unlimited powder! I think I'd like to try one of the other fingerprints.
Okay, let's move on to another finger.
I got it working now at least. How about the thumb? Oh, it had to be like a yellow one, that's why. Make some cookies. Yeah. Alright, let's see. I can click many times. I am the bone of my feet. Wait, what? Alright, I think this is probably good enough. I hope so. I've certainly covered this. Okay. Ooh, oh, okay, that's promising. I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Alright, so we have to keep trying. I think, did we do this one yet? I don't think so, Alright. I guess I only need to do the center part. I don't need to cover like the whole the whole sides, despite the temptation to like fill the entire screen. It feels satisfying somehow. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. I think that should be okay. Ooh, nope, that one's not that good either. Fingerprint minigame. I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
The middle finger is the darker one? Alright, we'll try it then. Alright, I mean, we're gonna get them all eventually, so... Eventually, we will find the correct one. We've been going from one side to the other, so... Alright. Gonna get everything here. Alright. This better be enough. I'm gonna make sure it's like totally solid. Alright. Hey, that looks promising. There we go, there we go. Woo! Okay, wait, we have to compare. Doesn't look like... It's pretty easy to bake a cake. Alright. It's not Damon Gant. Let's... No, that doesn't match. It looks like we're out of clues this time. Wait! Yeah. But it was inside the chief's safe. Wait. I thought I got a chance to match more people. Hold on. Ugh. Right, along with that shard.
So that means it's got to have something to do with that incident.
Wait. I wanted to match it. I wanted to match it. Ah, hold on. I had to... Alright, do I have to go back and do it again? If the way is hazy, you gotta do the kicking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Oh my god. Ah, the one that happened right here in this room. She's right. We should check the fingerprints of everyone who was in here that day. The way I see it, there's a higher power at work here. You just gotta have faith. Alright, let's look here. Is it Lana Sky? It's hard to tell. Ooh, I don't know. No, it's not this one. It's not Jake Marshall. Bruce Goodman. No, we already checked. No. Oh, here we go. Hey, wait a second. It's Emma. It's Emma. This is definitely the one. All right. Comparing. Match found! Yay, we did it. All right. No, how can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here?
Hey, you found a match? Whose fingerprints were they?
Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints.
Is Emma secretly the murderer? Did she kill Dark and pass out? Is that what happened? I know, what? Just tell her, you idiot! Because no one actually witnessed the murder, or no, did she actually kill not Dark. Dark was sentenced to murder, but he got knocked out. But then, did she actually kill Marshall's brother? Is that what happened? Is Emma a secret murderer? Say it ain't so. Psst. Hey, you, over here. She killed him with the power of science. What's going on here? What are that kid's prints doing inside the chief's safe? Don't ask me. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Yeah, but why? She should know. Whatever, though. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Alright, we got the piece of cloth. Found in Chief Gant's safe. Evidence for something. But what? There's Emma Sky's prints. Old movies about lawyers are so good. Extra drama points of... Yeah. Needs to be dramatically revealed in court. I think you're right. Wait, which old movie do you recommend, Salartina? Yeah, seems like she would be able to shed insight. Like, how did your handprint get on here? Where did this cloth come from? How is it related to the case? Tell us anything. That would be nice, but no. Alright. Alright, so I guess we need to do some more examining. What's going on here? We've got the desk here.
Wow, look at the size of Chief Gant's desk.
You remember watching them? They're black and white, probably public domain. Let me see. Alright, let me know. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier, Emma doesn't care who it is anymore. Oh, it's you too. Chief Gant. He put that paper he was reading in his desk. Ooh, can we get it? Can we get it? Can we? Okay. Hold on. Is everything working okay? I'm checking. There was like a weird problem with my VTube Studio, but it seems better now. Okay. Sheesh. Everything is really breaking today. He wants to try to rule out the possibility of it being Emma, and of course, sparing her feelings. Maybe. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. It's the same thing that Edgeworth said.
Hey, look at the case name.
Huh? SL9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what. No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. Well, that's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-size list of evidence. That's right. Edgeworth said the same thing, right? Seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. Yeah, right. Alright. What would the other half of the list be doing here? Oh, it's the other half. Oh, smart. Ho 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 ho. Interesting.
I knew it! The chief must be hiding something about that case.
It would appear so. Alright, evidence list. List of evidence in the SL9 incident was ripped in half, so this part is all I've got. Added to the court record. Well, was I any help? Of course. Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? Ooh, uh-oh. Who's here? Who's here? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Wait, who's saying this? Uh-oh. Run! Run! Isn't that right, you in the coat? Chief Gant. Oh, we didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, you in the coat. Me, sir? Drop off your ID. Drop off your ID card on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. Oh no, we got Gumshoe fired! But sir... Sorry, Gumshoe. Now, get out. Yes, sir. The bestie watched 12 Angry Men about the jury. The jury in a New York City murder trial is frustrated by a single member whose skeptical caution forces them to more carefully consider the evidence before jumping to a hasty verdict. Ah, that sounds like a classic. Gumshoe really did put his neck on the line. Yes! Ah, poor dude. We'll be on our way too then. It's a famous jury film. I haven't seen that one. Wait, you with the one without the spiky hair. Don't go yet.
Me, sir?
I'd like a word with you.
But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator.
You with the spiky hair. You're free to go.
Mr. Wright!
Don't leave her with him! It's not safe! It's not safe! Oh man! Yeah. So they consider that like a 1957! Wow, that's a classic. Look, pal, if I have told you once, I have told you 1,000 times. The chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this. I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gant was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the Chief again.
12 Angry Men does highlight the importance of considering the case from every angle and how hard it is to judge a person's fate. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be on a criminal jury. I've been on the jury before for a civil case only, but it was still quite stressful to be on like the jury for even a civil case. After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day.
Oh, we got redirected. All right. February 24th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Ooh, it's Lana. All right.
I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning.
It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here.
But I've already told you all I can.
What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing.
Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman.
You know, I think I've finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words.
Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right.
Edgeworth?
Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe.
Now is my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story.
Alright, let's talk about it.
Keeping quiet. Okay. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual.
What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Protecting? No. I think you're afraid of is more like it. Is Emma hearing this? No, Emma's not hearing all this. She's like being kept at the police department for questioning and won't be able to come back. So this is like a one-on-one private convo with Lana here. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence.
For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of?
What is this person's name?
You know, it's this guy right here, Damon Gant, age 65, District Chief of Police. He's the one. Take that.
Well, Miss Sky. Whoa, she just straight up turned around.
Mr. Wright, you are addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Do not forget your place.
People are pretty scared of Gumshoe. I wish I could present myself. I take it she's still not ready to spill beans.
My apologies. Could you please tell me a little more about what you think you know?
He is huge. Huge! Alright.
We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective.
Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. The Blue Badger! That's who... That would be amazing if I could present. You like to imagine she's in a swivel chair? She did turn pretty smoothly. Well, assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes?
Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Taeyeon 0305. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's see.
Why would he try to hide his crimes? There wasn't enough wiggle wiggle.
His
Crimes. Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant. Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was... me. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other. Damon Gant. If you intend to accuse Chief Gant, you'll need more than just words. Show me proof that Chief Gant falsified evidence in that case. Alright, we got that, we got the list, right? Is it this? I haven't looked at it yet. Let's take a look at it. Is there anything? Can we zoom in? Ooh, can we rotate it? Oh, whoa, whoa, what is this? What is this?
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh no, you got booped. So sad. The Blue Badger is wanted in all 50 states and most countries. I believe that. A picture is drawn on the back of the evidence list in magic marker. Okay. I've got a very bad feeling about this. Interesting. Okay. What is this? Nothing else here. Alright. I feel like we should show her this then. This, or I guess we could also show her the piece of cloth with Emma's prints on it. That would be the other thing. Or we also have like the jars put together now. We also have this thing. I think let's do the evidence list though. Take that. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Oh, okay. So maybe anything would have worked. Do you know what these are? They're pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? Ooh. Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Why not? Come now, Mr. Wright. You can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Such compromat. Totally. Alright, let's talk about orders, shall we? Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. But he has your sister though. I know. He's got the sister right now. It's so scary. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. Oh, okay. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you were not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. Oh, okay. But then, wait, what about Angel Star's testimony that she saw her stabbing him? I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that murder weapon while inspecting the body. She stabbed a dead Bruce Goodman? Maybe. The murder weapon. You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. Oh, there was a different... When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. Oh wow, so the switchblade from the SL9 incident was the actual murder weapon? Okay. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife. I couldn't just leave that knife in him, so I took it out and stabbed him with another knife. Oh, Bunny Warful, you are correct. That would be Edgeworth's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand? That's a symbolic murder. I know. Use the murder weapon from another murder to kill the chief investigator. Oh. Yes. It seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then... she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Alright, here we go. So, it's not murder, it's just desecrating a dead body. Miss Starr, huh? Ooh. Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Alright, let's talk about it. Fairy tale. It's crazy, right? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. Tampering with evidence, that too. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife? The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence in the Joe Dark case. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. No one would believe her. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty wild. It's really wild. So, you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. Ah, that would explain why Emma's so confident about Lana's innocence. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. Yeah, making her an accessory, right? To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? Hey, it's the music, yeah. The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust. Or at least, I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Thankfully to talk to... I know, right? So Cowboy was a good guy the entire time. Seems like... maybe? Yeah? Oh, you mean... Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. Yeah, good intentions at least. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seemed he still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. He's a desperado. Desperado. No, let's not go there. So, your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. She turned around again. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. That is what they say. You've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Corn-riding cowboy.
Once upon a time in the veggie Wild West, a brave corn-riding cowboy wrangled carrots, peas, and potatoes. With a husk of gold and a heart of courage, he rode into the sunset, a legend among veggies. Yeehaw, partner, corn cowboy hat face cactus.
Yeehaw, partner, corn cowboy face cactus. Nice job, Sparky. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer. And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago. To be continued! Alright, to be continued, and we will continue this next week! Yay! Next week, I'm hoping we can finish this case next week, because there's only one more day. But we will see how long it takes. I don't know how much there is left. But yeah, alright, we're gonna save the progress. I feel like that's enough for today, though. Plus, I gotta go to bed. I started quite late because of all these technical difficulties, unfortunately. But yeah, okay. So let me save here, and we'll return to the title screen. There's one more day. The title is, or the trial. The trial is tomorrow in this, like, world, so the trial, and they kept saying it's the last day, so there's one more day. I guess it's gonna just be the trial, because there wouldn't be more investigation. So it should only be the trial left. So I think we should be able to do that next week. And hopefully finish it all. That's the plan. Alright, I want to go out. No more of the game. Oh, no, there's a lot more of the game. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's so much more. Alright, we're gonna save. Alright. And then after that, we'll go back. So, title screen. Yes. Okay. Alright. This is pretty good. Yeah, this is the end of the first game in the trilogy, but then there's 2 more games in the trilogy. So we still have 2 more games to go in this. And then there's still, like, yeah, there's still one more. There's at least, I think there's 2 more sets of games after this as well. So we are not short on running out of of stuff to play. So yeah, don't worry. Ace Attorney will be continuing for a long foreseeable future. Yeah, plenty of Phoenix to write, indeed. So let's see who is online right now and who can we raid. But I will be back on Wednesday as usual for more Stardew. And I'm getting close to 700 followers now. Once I get to 700 followers, I'm going to schedule a 7-hour stream, I decided. So, but I will wait until I hit 700 followers for that. I'm looking forward to it though. Otherwise, let's see who is around. Yeah, that's what I'll do. But I want to wait until I can get to 700. So if I can get to 700, I'll do a 7-hour stream. If I can get to 800, I will do an 8-hour stream. I don't know how long I can continue that for, but we will see. But yeah, look forward to that hopefully soon. Hopefully, we'll see. Otherwise, who is around? So no, it would only have, yeah, if there's not 24,000, that would be 240. Hey, you know what? If I can get to 24,000 followers, I think in 1 million followers, then I will just stream continually, because at that point I could probably quit my job. So for now, I'm not concerned about that though. So I'll start only getting concerned about it once it gets past like 1.2 thousand followers, because then it'll be more than 12-hour stream. Justice for all, trials and tribulations, Apollo Justice, dual justice. Yeah, see, there's so many. Yeah, we have plenty of gameplay left. Yeah, 12-hour stream feels noteworthy. Yeah, if I could get to 1.2 thousand followers, I would definitely do a 12-hour stream. I would do it for sure. But let's do 700 first, and then 800, and then 900. It'll happen eventually, I hope. Otherwise, let's see. There's not that many people on right now. Yeah, there's not that many people on right now. I'm looking to see who is on. If I ever need extra voices, okay, thank you so much. I will consider it. There's people playing like Elden Ring and Phasmophobia. Oh, Fire's on. Fire's usually nice. Oh, she's doing, looks like she's doing Minecraft, though. We could raid fire? I don't know. Or we could just raid nobody and just quit. I'm not feeling very motivated today, so maybe we'll just not raid today. You all can just go your own ways and have a lovely rest of your Sunday. And I'll be back on Wednesday with Stardew Valley as usual, and then I'll see you then. All right. Have a good rest of your weekend and next couple of days, and see you later. Praise the sun. No praising the sun. Going to bed properly. Thank you, Sadernoni. Thank you, Riser. Thank you, Hopeless Salaryman. Thank you, Kurisu. It's good to see you all. Yeah, thanks so much to everyone. Bye, Solartinia. Alright, I'll see you all on Wednesday. Alright, bye-bye.